Hi! Welcome. My name is Jordana. I will be your guide. Let's start. Please, don't break up. Frida Kahlo's family home, the Casa Azul or Blue House, is where the Mexican artist lived most of her life and where she died. Casa Azul history. The house was built in 1904 by Frida's father, Guillermo Kahlo. During the Mexican Revolution, the family fell on hard times and mortgaged the house. Frida's husband, Diego Rivera, later purchased the home, paying off the mortgage. The house and grounds were originally much smaller than they are now. The architect Juan O'Gorman collaborated with Rivera to build an addition to the house in the 1940s. The new wing of the house included Frida's studio and bedroom. In 1915, 4 years after Frida's death, the Casa Azul was converted into a museum. It is decorated with Mexican folk art and contains Frida's and Diego's personal belongings from the time they lived there. The Mexican folk art shows her keen artistic eye, how devoted she was to the country and the traditions, and how she loved to surround herself with beautiful things. The Blue House was transformed into a synthesis of Frida and Diego's tastes and their admiration for Mexican art and culture. Both painters collected traditional folk art with a surrealistic sense. Diego, in particular, had a love for pre-Hispanic art, as witnessed by decoration of the gardens and interior of the Blue House. Many prominent cultural figures and outstanding artists gathered around the dining table. Edward Weston, Lev Trotsky, Juan O'Gorman, José Clemente Orozco, Nicholas Murray, Giselle Freund, Rosa and Miguel Covarrubias, among many others. In her nighttime bedroom is a collection of butterflies, a gift of the happiness sculptor Isamu Noguchi, as well as a portrait of her by her friend and lover, the photographer Nicholas Murray. The house itself speaks of the artist's daily life. The kitchen, for example, is typical of Mexican colonial house, with clay posts hanging off the wall and casserole dishes set out on the range, a testimony to the variety of cuisine prepared in the Blue House. Before he died, Diego asked Dolores Olmedo, his friend, not to open the bathroom of his own bedroom in the Blue House for a period of 15 years. In the studio is the easel given to Frida by Nelson Rockefeller, along with her brushes and books. Every object in the Blue House tells us something about the painter, the crutches, corsets, and medicines, attest to the physical sufferings and the many operations she had to undergo. The expositive tables, toys, clothing, and jewelry reveal a Frida who has obsessed with hoarding objects. In the room she used during the day is the bed with the mirror of the ceiling, set up by her mother after the bus accident in which Frida has involved on her way home from the National Preparatory School. At the foot of the bed, a remains of those days are the portraits of Lenin, Stalin, and Mao Tse-tung. During her long convalescence, while she was bedridden for 9 months, Frida began to paint portraits. Some of the highlights of the museum include the kitchen, Frida's scene, and the wheelchair, and the garden with a central pyramid, terracotta post, and few pieces from Diego's collection of pre-Hispanic. Thanks for visiting us. I hope you liked the tour.